This month is critically important for the development of Quincy's riverfront. It all comes down to money after bids to kickstart the project came in too high. And WGEM's Dylan Smith is live at the riverfront tonight. So Dylan, what are those next steps?
Well, Mackenzie, walking around the riverfront here, of course, you have the beautiful view, places to sit and enjoy the view, but it's power lines like these that need put underground. That's step one, but the committee needs more time to make it a reality. The riverfront is one of Quincy's most valuable assets.
If you're told no, that doesn't mean, the project goes away and we're done.
But it's time to spruce things up. Quincy Riverfront Development Corporation President Tierney Craig says these power lines that run through the heart of the riverfront need to move.
When you build a house, you want to start with the basement, the foundation. The idea here is to get these lines underneath, to create a nice aesthetic, to kind of start the project off on a good foot.
But it comes with its challenges. The Assistant Planning Director for the City of Quincy, Jason Parrott, is working closely with the committee. He says they could agree to the low bid of $1.1 million to bury the lines. The 45-day window to act on the bid is less than a week away, so they filed an extension to try and get more funding in the meantime.
The contractor may say, no, the prices are going up too much. We may not be able to hold this price, but we haven't heard from them yet to see where they're at with it. But by requesting the additional time, that gives the committee more time to try to raise these dollars.
If the bid price does get locked in for an extra 30 days, Parrott says the committee will seek help from the County Board, Park Board, and Quincy City Council.
If those additional dollars cannot be found to where they can't do the bid at the current price, then the committee's going to have to come back together and say, okay, now what do we do?
A $350,000 grant is covering roughly a quarter of the cost. Quincy City Council has $200,000 in TIF money set aside that hasn't been allocated yet, and the County Board has committed another $200,000. Now the question is how the remaining $400,000 to $500,000 is made.
When you're talking about getting donations and stuff, that's a pretty pertinent part of the steps.
And Parrott says if the contractor does agree to freeze the bid, it would be for another 30 days. It would be next month when the committee goes to each board for help. Live in Quincy, Dylan Smith, WGEM News.
Okay, thank you so much, Dylan. And Craig says there will be a fundraiser on October 13th at the riverfront, and the $350,000 grant is at their disposal through next April.